Today is Monday 13th of May 24 and I'm gonna analyze DAX quickly. Before we dig into any chart, we want to look at the economic calendar first. So today there isn't any major news with regard to US dollar or euro or in fact Germany. So we might not see much movement, but we could have some scenarios at least planned for the day. So let's dig into the daily chart. We can see here, of course, from sort of end of I would say beginning of May, so we had this massive push to the upside. So every day it's been green candle. So Friday we created the all-time high as well, so we can see this shadow, and we could have some retest of this new zone before going high. That's on the daily. On the 4 hour we can see that zone better, so we broke this 18,620 something, 26 roughly zone, and we broke this zone that could be our support, but depending how that is going to be reacted. So but also it's worth mentioning that we are quite far from our moving averages on the 4 hour time frame. So that's something to mention. So on the 30 minutes, so we can see that after this push to the upside, so we came back down. We couldn't break any higher, and since then we, for the remaining of Friday afternoon, a New York session, we basically supported the Asian range high, and today we have been just ranging between the Asian range. So scenarios that I do have in my mind, this is the 10 minutes by the way. I have changed my charts a little bit. So this is the 10 minutes, this is the 30 minutes, and that's the 3 minutes. I just have the only one I do have, so we could see the retest of this zone that I mentioned, which is this one. So to make sure this is a zone that we could rely on to become a support. At the moment, it's very new. We don't know if it will be a support zone or not. So that's something that I'm looking at. So if it breaks the Asian range low, considering all the EMAs are in favor, so on the 3 minutes, 10 minutes, and hopefully 30 minutes as well. So it depends how. Currently it's not in favor, so the 100 EMA, which is the red line, is quite far, so we could reach that zone. So depends. We have to see how the price is going to react. So the other scenario that I do have in my mind is the bullish scenario, so to retest this zone again, so which is the all-time high. But it also depends what type of news that could come on, how the market could react. So we might not be able to see this today, but we could see it this week, because we've got CPI, PPI data, PMI data this week as well. So it's something to consider. And this is for today, but it's worth mentioning what's happening for tomorrow as well. So we've got the PPI data in New York session, and also Fed chair will speak, so sometime in these days, so we could have some volatility. And on Wednesday we got the CPI data, and also it's worth mentioning on Thursday we got unemployment claim for US, which we could see some movement possibly after these news events, not before. So I'm not expecting a massive move today, so we might have a sideways movement for today, but having said that, it's best to have a clear plan in case your setup plays around. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow.